Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hit the Crow. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you guys, whether you are new or a returning subscriber. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you give me. This video is for the star sign of Aries. For these 2 weeks of November 30th through December 13th, we are going to check in on love for you, Aries. So, before you see a you, which represents you, Aries, and a them, the person that you're thinking about, the person that's heavily on your mind, the person maybe that you already are connecting to, perhaps even dating, please use your discernment. If you resonate with the them side, that is perfectly fine. Or even if you were a cross watcher and you resonate with the you, or so to speak, just please take what resonates. All right, Aries. So it is for these next 2 weeks. And during these next 2 weeks, we have a full moon coming in sidereal astrology in Taurus and tropical astrology in Gemini. So at the ends of your messages, we are going to go ahead and pull a moon card and see how it's affecting your relationship this week. An angel answer card and a couple of other cards just to get you some advice. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, Aries. So the first question that I'm going to ask, Aries, is what is the purpose between you and this person crossing paths? What is the purpose for Aries or the viewer and a person crossing paths? What is the purpose for these two individuals crossing paths for Aries or whoever's watching? Okay, so past life relationship, you have known each other before. So I feel like there could be some sort of an awakening happening where Aries, you or both of you are realizing, like I feel like it was an instant connection as soon as you two met eye to eye. I feel like there was something that awoken within you that felt familiar, like a deja vu moment, so to speak. All right, that's what I feel. So let's go ahead and pull. This is the soul's lesson card. So what is the reason for Aries or the viewer and Aries crossing paths? Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So Aries, you and your person, I feel like at first was both denying this familiar energy. Both of you were denying the type of connection. Both of you were denying the fact that it, again, like a deja vu moment. And I feel like it is waking you up. It's giving you the insight. It's giving you the awareness that yes, you've had a past life with this person, Aries, and that yes, that's why this person looks like somebody you know, or you feel comfortable like you've known them before, or you are having some sort of a deja vu. So I feel like the reason why you both are denying it is out of fear, because I feel like this is a connection perhaps that you've never felt before with another. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull one more card regarding this question for you, Aries. What is the purpose for the viewer and Aries or whoever is watching crossing paths? What's the purpose of these two crossing paths? Artist. Engaging in your artistic activities is beneficial for your career in every other area of your life. So I feel like there is some sort of an artistic ability within one or both of you. Could be painting, could be music, it could be Definitely creation. Lots of creative talents lies within you both. You both could be denying that as well due to a fear of not making a career out of it. And I feel like Spirit is telling you this person is going to trigger you and also give you the support. The support that is going to bring about a very successful career. I feel like you two are going to build this business together, but this person is going to support you. And I feel like they're also very aware of that this is a gift within you. You have this is a natural gift. And I feel like what drew you together is because you guys may have had common interests. And when you met eye to eye, it's like it was a deja vu energy here. It gave you like perhaps a flash vision or some sort of an insight to this situation. Major deja vu. All right, so let's go ahead and keep going. So Aries, that is the purpose of you two crossing paths. All right. So now this represents both your energies, either viewer or Aries, and the person that you're thinking about. This is the energy that you guys are in when you start watching this video. Okay, so here we are with you, Aries. So there's that obstacle, that fear, that challenge that is coming up about this situation. I feel like there's an obstacle in making this a career change. There could be an obstacle involved in a career change as well. But I feel like I want to tell you it's all within you, because we're talking about the sacral chakra here, and now we have wands, which is fire energy. Sacral chakra is what we used to co-create with, and that's what wands represents. The fire, the action part of the situation. So, I feel like the challenge is that deja vu, how you feel about it, because that's making you aware of the situation. I feel like this person could be coming in and also helping you cross over this obstacle or perhaps this challenge as well, that could be blocking your hobby as being an artist to be using it as a career. I also feel for some of you, this person, you guys could be crossing paths perhaps at some sort of a gallery show, no matter what your artistic ability is. And right off the bat, there was this feeling, this awareness within you, like just this deep, deep feeling, which created this obstacle. Because why? Because then you started denying it. Like, there's no way, right? There's no way. Why am I feeling this? There's no way. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull a card for your person, or the person you're viewing this for, or this could be you, Aries. Take that into consideration as well if you're not resonating with the you side. What's that part, the other person's energy look like? Okay, so we have, this is the Judgment card, right? So I feel like that the person who is resonating with the them side or the other person, I feel like they're coming into this energy, and I feel like, see how she's got that fireball, and wands represents fire. I feel, see, to me, she's in that process of creating with that fiery energy. And it's giving her abilities a chance to blossom, chance to bloom, a chance to grow. This, like I said, is the Judgment card. So it's about um, seeing this opportunity. Like, I feel like somebody is seeing the other person as part of their calling, is what I feel here. And the other person is not seeing it the same way. They're in denial about this. Even though they felt the same way, like when they looked in your eyes, they seen that spark. It was like looking into each other's souls. But somebody didn't trust it. And you got the Judgment and past life coming through. So this is about somebody having a past life vision, having a past life dream. And seeing perhaps what broke off the relationship in the last time, what was challenging in the relationship the last time. Alright, so that is what I see. So the next question is, what is coming towards you, Aries, or the viewer? How is this person thinking and feeling towards you, and what are they bringing towards you? So for those two questions, the first question we're going to ask is, how is this person thinking about you? How are they thinking about you? The person viewing this, how is your person thinking about you? What's their thoughts look like when it comes to you? Okay, yeah. I feel like they're, again, seeing the light, having some sort of an understanding, again, perhaps even having a vision of you two in this last life. And I feel like there's some sort of an understanding of perhaps why you're here, understanding to perhaps this, what was challenging in this last life, what actually broke you apart. And then bringing that back up to the surface. So somebody is definitely having some sort of a vision, some sort of an awakening, some sort of an understanding here, some sort of an awareness. Like it says, insight. That's exactly what this shining is, this understanding, this insight. Alright, so let's go ahead and clarify understanding as it pertains to what they are thinking about you, the viewer, or Aries. Okay, King of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is having an understanding when it comes to you, Aries, that maybe you might not be ready for some sort of stability, Aries, for this to grow and blossom. I do feel strongly that you guys are crossing paths at some sort of a show or some sort of an event where it comes to people's artistic abilities, not exactly painting, but anything in general. Open it up. Everybody's creative in some sort of way. And this person is having an understanding that maybe you are still in denial and conflicted about the relationship, and there's like not this there's like this unstable energy, and they are understanding that, because I feel like somebody is like 2 steps ahead of the other person when it comes to awakening and seeing into the soul of the other person. So let's go ahead and pull a card as to how this person is feeling towards you. Oh yeah, they're definitely seeing you as the one who holds the key to their heart. Why? Because they're awakening. they're seeing the light. They're seeing into your soul, and they recognize something within you as, okay, well, maybe not yet. This person may not be stable enough to be the father of my children, but someday I would like to, start a family, and create a family business. So let's clarify key to my heart as it pertains to this person, the viewer, or Aries. Oh, look at that, Queen of Wands. Confident, magnetic. How about that, Aries? They're feeling this magnetic pull towards you. A lot of fire energy. If you looked on this card here, she was holding that gigantic fireball. A lot of fiery energy coming through here. I want to say this is kind of like a twin flame energy. They are seeing you as the one. They are seeing you as the one who holds the key to your heart. The key to their heart. They're seeing you as somebody who maybe not right now, because maybe you're not stable enough, or maybe your person knows that this relationship isn't stable enough to start a family, but they see that you could be the one that they could think about having a child with. Definitely children in the future for some of you who are resonating with this. But when they are really into their heart space, it's like you have this pull on their heart space. Why? Because they are looking into your eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. And that's why they got this understanding, that insight, that vision. Alright, so let's go ahead and move into the next one as it pertains to Aries. What you need to know about this situation. And we're going to start off with some letters, with the Scrabble letters. So these are some letters of their name, some letters of your name, some letters of maybe a nickname that you called, one or the other, but maybe even as going back as the name of this person in their past life. So take that into consideration too. So we have a letter T coming through there. An O, a T, and an I. See how he's holding that baby? So you guys may have had a baby together, and some sort of an obstacle or a challenge caused you guys to split apart. And now the baby is now a toddler. Or, with the Christmas season around the corner, you could be meeting them at a thing working for Toys for Tots too, some sort of an event like that. And that's why you're looking at this person as like, okay, I can have their baby. But right now, this relationship is unstable because there's an obstacle here that they're in denial due to the fear of how they're feeling. Blah, 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 blah. Everything I just said before we pull these letters. So we have the letter T. There's a Tom, a Tim. Or we got time. 2 coming through. A. So we also have Tammy, or Tam, which could be Tammy. T-A-M-I. So please take the messages as they resonate. For those of you who these letters resonate with, there's also numbers 1111, which is the four flames. And then we have 3 and a 1, which is a 4. So 4. These could be synchronicities that you're seeing. That means about, you understand that in the future, this person may be stable enough to become the father of my children, right? Right now, you know that the relationship needs some time to grow, to work through whatever challenges that may be coming at you. So that is what I feel for that. Those are some letters. So let's go ahead and get, these are some messages. Now, mind you, there's all different kinds of messages in here. There's descriptive messages, there's head messages, heart messages, fantasy messages, over 18 fantasy messages. So I'm shuffling them up in here, mixing them up a little bit for you. Okay, this one keeps popping out. So an X. So we have an X. Yeah, okay. Alright, again, it goes back to somebody you may have had a baby with and the relationship was not stable. And now you have this baby who is now a toddler, like a year or two later, or 4 years later. You're crossing paths with them again. Yeah, and the one person is still in denial, whereas the other person is recognizing. Yeah, that makes perfect sense with the Judgment card coming through here. A ghost from the past being brought to the surface for a reason. So it could be you're out with a Tom or you're out with a Tim and you bump into this person. Yeah, and I feel like when you guys were together, I feel like there was a lot of hot, passionate intimacy. And I feel like this person or you, Aries, really think about that. You actually fantasize about that scenario with this person, or they fantasize about that scenario with you. And how it felt at that moment. The passion, right? The fire between you two. So they do think about you. This person could have gray hair now, or had gray hair then. And they were clean cut, or they're clean cut now. Yeah. We have 69 come through here, so that could have been something that you guys did a lot, or this could be the year they were born. Aries. My heart wants to know if you will forgive me for breaking your hearts. So they really want forgiveness for hurting you, and making the break, causing the obstacle and the challenge. My heart skips a beat just thinking about making sweet, hot, passionate love to you. Yeah. So that's where that fantasy is coming in. They are really feeling that pull with you because they're fantasizing about you. And when they really think about you and how it felt to be with you, they are really feeling like crap for something that they had did that caused the break, that caused you two to be exes. Yeah, that's what I feel. Yeah, oh, look at that. That's 68, and you can owe me one. So it goes back to that fantasy. They're really fantasizing about doing, the 69 with you. And they're to the point where, hell, I'll just do it to you, right? And just thinking about doing that to you really pulls on it, tugs on it. It's like very passionate and it's very powerful and very magnetic. They just feel this pull to you. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, they're really like, whew, wow, this is very intimate, very very intimate. I want to say it's like so intimate, like porns, like just wow. I'm sorry, Aries, but that's what I see. All right, so let's go ahead and pull. If they were to come forward and communicate to you, let's see what that conversation looks like. What Aries needs to know. I am finally feeling the consequences of my actions. Yep. They're feeling the consequences of why they caused this break in this relationship. They're finally feeling it. Mm-hmm. What caused you two to break up, to be exes. So when they look at you, that's going to trigger them. It's going to cause their heart to like skip a beat, and it's going to make them think about things. It's going to make them recognize some feelings that perhaps they thought was long buried, is what I see here. I've thought a lot about you lately. Yeah, they've thought a lot about you because they're fantasizing about you. They're fantasizing about the intimate moments that you guys had together. And they know that you're one of a kind. You are irreplaceable. There's going to be nobody that's like you. They're not going to find anybody that'll make them feel the way that you make them feel, Aries. So this last question is some advice um, from the universe. And this first card is the moon. We're going to see how the full moon is influencing this relationship. How is the full moon influencing this relationship for Aries? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So we're talking about the full moon here. So the full moon is going to bring in a sense of balance about this relationship and the type of relationship it is. Even is go as far as either you or Aries or the person who is watching this, if you're cross watching, getting an awakening on a spiritual level through this person. And it's going to open your eyes to the connection, to why you two cross paths to begin with, and to why you guys are crossing paths again. Why you can't get this person off your mind. Why you can't stop thinking about him. Why you can't stop thinking about the desire, the passion between you two. So let's pull an angel answer card to perhaps a question concerning this relationship with this moon's energy. Unlikely. So, we're going to clarify that. Unlikely. So, I feel like spirituality and practicality, and having that balance between the two. I feel like, and there's like another 4 coming through here for some reason, and we got 4 already. And that is about putting the work into something through building something. So the answer to the question is, I feel like, is this person going to face this fear and see through this obstacle and be able to see that, like, we're two fishes in the same pond kind of situation. I want to say they're telling you that it's unlikely at this time. Will it ever happen? Possibility. But I feel like Spirit is telling you to keep working on your career until then. Because that's very, very important. That is going to bring in your finances, your stability. And I feel like they're telling you they got your back. And I feel like they want you to bring in that sense of balance with, okay, when the time is right. When this person's ready to let go of the obstacle and clearly see that we are meant to be and that we've had other lives together. It's like you can't force this person to see something they're not ready to see. Alright, so spirit guides as it in regards to unlikely as the answer for Aries. Give a little bit of an explanation as to why it's unlikely. Don't relinquish your power. All right, so they're telling you don't give your power to this situation. Again, I feel like it's about focusing on what inspires your heart. Focus on your own heart. Focus on creating from your own heart's desires. But don't don't relinquish your power to somebody who's still not ready to see the truth yet. Because why? Because your career is very important and it is your right to have the abundance, the career, the money, right? So that is what I feel for that. And then a little bit of advice with the chakra wisdom oracle cards for Aries to close out this reading. Some chakra wisdom for Aries as advice when it comes to this relationship. Alright, so right off the bat, I feel like they're telling you first thing you need to do is when it comes to don't relinquishing your power, don't project negative words into the situation. This is, see how she's got this projection of words coming out of her mouth, but yet she's holding like some berries. I want to say it's about picking the fruit before it's ready situation. That's why I feel like they're telling you to focus more on your career, focus more on your abundance. Don't relinquish your power by perhaps picking something before it's ready to be picked, especially verbally. And then we have isolation coming through here. So I want to say with the isolation coming through for you, Aries, I do feel you need to pull back from the people whom perhaps are in your ear about this situation as well. And I feel like that could be part of the problem. People always got to have their opinions, and I feel like Spirit is telling you you need to pull back from allowing other people's opinions to matter. Don't relinquish your power to lowering your vibration, to even allowing these people to voice their opinion, so to speak. So I feel like there could be somebody still, and I feel like this is this person you're connected to or the person you're watching a video for, where they're still in a closet about maybe a conversation that perhaps you have had, or perhaps a conversation you're going to have when you cross paths again. So I feel like some advice here is definitely to ground your energy with the root chakra coming through here and protect your energy. So remain kind and unattach yourself from this outcome of wanting to be right, and let others know that you are right may not be supporting to the situation, right? So don't relinquish your power to trying to prove yourself to somebody. They're just telling you to let it go, because they're not going to see it. They're not going to understand whether or not you're right or not. So again, it's unlikely that this person is ready to open up and see it. I feel like that's why you need to really focus more on your career and your abundance and providing for yourself, providing for your children if you have any, or building the stability so when the time is right and maybe this person will wake up, that you will have the stability that you need to be able to start a family with this person or with somebody else, depending on your decisions. Um, Spirit is telling you, you have the ability as this artist, as you have this gift, this talent, and you have the power, this gift and talent to do anything well. So that's why they're telling you to be more loyal to that career, be more loyal to building stability. Um, and to stay in this energy of healing with the words instead of trying to prove yourself right. Just take the step back and focus on yourself. Focus on that career. Focus on what you want to create. Focus on your stability, because, like I said, when you two do finally step over this break, that way you will already have that first layer of your foundation of your home or whatever built, because right now this person is not stable enough yet. So keep going on your journey until the time is right, is what I feel. Um, so there you go, Aries. I want to tell you thank you for watching and have a great 2 weeks.